I learned something right now, man, when Sean pumped up that fact about spirits and stuff. I never knew that, and I was a heavy-duty drinker. Yeah, man. But you live and you learn. That's what my Aunt Aggie said. You're never too old to learn something. And Steppenwolf had a good tune. You're never too late to start all over again, bro. And that's where I'm at. But it was a spiritual morning, and I differentiate between, religion and spirituality. I'm on my own scene. I don't follow nothing, but I figure whatever that guy was something, that Paul dude.
Yeah.
Minister thing and all of that. That's a fun thing.
You celebrate the gods.
My bro said, I don't know. The big electron ain't no god, man. The big electron's the universe, and he does not care about nothing, and we're all little specks of him. And, the less said about him, the better. He's just doing his exploding thing. And we got the subway, man. And I was sorry to hear that. Joe broke one of my major rules, which is paying attention. I mean, that goes for Bearsville in a light manner. You can be 97% out to lunch up here and you're going to be okay. But you better be 97% alert in New York City or you're going to get swallowed. And I'm on the subway. I don't sit. I started riding the subway when I was a tiny dude. And I used to be right up in the first seat, the first thing, looking out the window, like you said, on path, and I knew the whole way up the White Plains Road and all. But I get on the subway, I'm hanging on a pole. I get behind a guy like Jim or Sean. I'm getting on the subway, man, and I'm going uptown in this rush hour. I want a burly dude, and he's going to move in, and I'm moving in right behind him. Trust me on that, man. And then once we're on, we're cool. So it's a vibes thing, just like walking in New York. Joe was a taxi driver. I think if he kept his computer turned off, he would have been cool and not had no trouble. Anyway, we got Susan being persistent. That's a wonderful quality, man. That's what wears away the rocks with that dripping water. And I had a dude tell me one time, he said, he was a teacher, one of the few who dug me. I'm not going to identify what he was teaching, but he said, I like you, Patrick, you're persistent. And so he looked at it like a good quality, Susan. Don't worry about that. And Doug in school, please, Doug. We didn't have kindergarten for me. They just plopped me right into first grade. I get in there, the nun says, shut up, sit down, don't talk to Jim, don't talk to Sean, be quiet. It was before the first day was over, I said, this is not a working plan. And I knew it, man. It was prison. I just talked to someone today. I shudder when I drive by. My boy Dennis heard me utter a deep sigh when I made that right turn down by Woodstock as I went by the school. And he said, that bad, huh, Dad? He's around 50 now. He said, that bad, huh, Dad? I said, it was like 12 years in the joint, man. And I got out when I was 16.
We're glad that you're out, Patrick.
Yeah.
And alive and well. Thanks to Tim Sweeney, Stonebridge Wine and Spirits. Thanks to Paul McMahon, opening for Michael Hurley at the Bearsville Theater tonight. So check that out. Thank you, Susan Rosen. Happy dreams. Thanks to Joe Raiola. And thanks for pushing all the right buttons. Keep the dial tuned right where it is, 100.1 FM Radio Woodstock and Ron.